is your favorite part?
So Dad's favorite part in the Army would have to be some of the places that I've been to and actually go out and see things. Some of the places that I went, we didn't have, you won't get to have access to those places. I went to Egypt one time, stayed 90 days there in Egypt, and actually got to see a lot of the stuff that most people don't get to see. We actually, I was able to go to this convention in 2000 where the old soldier, the tomb of the unknown soldier, and I actually got to go in and view that and talk to those guys, which most civilians don't get to talk to those guys because it's a very private club, so to speak. I'm what they call third generation 82nd Airborne. My grandfather, my papa, was in the Army, 82nd. My dad was in the 82nd Airborne, and then I was in the 82nd. So it's a three generation. My father was one of the guys, or excuse me, my grandfather was one of the guys that jumped into Normandy, and then my dad jumped into Vietnam as a 82nd. And then I did several different kind of overseas deployments.
Like you have like Humvees and stuff. Air Force men you would drive those out of the plane and land on the ground.
So yeah, that's called a heavy drop. And what they'll do is they'll rig up a whole bunch of parachutes on whatever they're dropping, whether it be a Humvee, a tank, whatever they could fit in an aircraft. And they would actually, before we would practice some of our jumps, so we'd practice a jump once or twice a month. We would go out and jump on several different drop zones at Fort Bragg. But they would actually practice heavy drop, and it's a sight to see that big whatever, whether it be a tank, they can do tanks, they can do Humvees, water trailers, whatever they need, but it would come out the back of the plane and have these big giant parachutes.